Hey guys, what's up? I'm here today in EA Sports UFC 2. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys for all the support. I love the comments. I love hearing what you guys have to say. All the criticism doesn't matter. I am working on getting a new mic because there's been a few people that said, hey, your mic sounds a little funny. And that's the first time I'd heard this. So I do apologize if this sounds weird, funky to you. If so, let me know. I need to know that kind of stuff. All right, but a guy asked me one time, "What perks do you use? What's the best perks to use for your fighters?" First off, like I like to use, I will use the best perks I have, and then usually build a fighter around those perks. So like, I'm not gonna put a chess master on my boxer who has a zero submission. And I'm not gonna say these are the best perks to use. This is just kind of what I use. All of my perks are level 4, all of them. I have some that I never use at all, and I have some that are wonderful, that I use on every fighter. But basically, it's like this: if you're a boxer and you're a stand-up guy, you want to have. I like to mix stand-up and physical, or if I'm a ground guy, ground and physical, something like that, because not many people like to use physical, but it really helps you out in the long run. Like stand up, body snatcher, or I never use caged highlights. I feel like that's a wasted perk because you never. I mean, you might do that like what 3 or 4 times in a fight. Nah, it's not worth it to me to spend a whole slot on something that you're not going to use very often. Counter puncher, I don't parry, so I'd never use that one. Crazy legs, I don't parry, so I'd never use that one. Increased damage of punches and clinch. That one's pretty good. If I can get a guy that has high, clinch, and then I'll mix this one with like sambo clinch. I think it's the sambo, something like that. I'll mix those two together to make my clinch really good. Um, it's probably still in this. Anyways, but Dirty Boxer works well. El Guapo, after a successful evade or lunge, I have put this on my guys, and to be honest with you, I don't see much of a difference when I use it. I kind of quit putting it on my guys because I don't lunge a whole lot. I really don't. I do evade. I do use a lot of head movement, but then I don't. I think if they're missing a shot, you use head movement, you're already gonna do a lot of damage. I don't need to spin that perk on El Wapo. Fluidity is one I use very often. I have it level 4. Um, it is great because if you're being if you're a successful guy at picking your shots, and you're not missing a whole lot, couple 1-2 here, 1-2 there, 3 spot, that fluidity is great for you. Great for you. Game changer, obviously, I don't have this. I have this as a level 3, but I don't use it because it's a level 3 and I have level 4 options. Yeah, I wish I did. I wish I had Game Changer. Of course, it's a good one. Headhunter. If you have any of these, Headhunter, Heavy Hands, and they're up there, not like a 1-star card, but 3, 4-star card on your guy. Throw those on there. They're just wonderful. Even if you don't have a boxer, because they're gonna make your guy hands hit harder, and you'll have a little bit better of a chance standing up. It'll balance out. That's the one I was talking about. So I'll mix this one with Dirty Boxing. If I'm making a clinch guy, light glue is wonderful, wonderful. If I'm a wrestler, I put light glue on him. Pay to miss, I don't do this one ever. Razor elbows, I don't do this one ever. I mean, I have this card at level 4, level 5. I don't use it because I don't throw that many elbows because you have to be in their face to throw an elbow most of the time, or like have them against the cage. And I just don't use it enough, so I will not use that one and then put like heavy hands or something like that on there instead. Um, Never use any risk reward. Don't. I just think it's a waste. Sambo clinch. I mean, like I said, if I'm building a ground clinch guy, these are good. Taekwondo head kicks. It's beautiful if you're a karate guy. That one's really good. I will use this one on every stand-up fighter if I have kicks. Like I said, it's about you and what type of fighter you have is what you want to use. Tie Terror, I have this, but I never use it. I mean, it's a really good one if you're gonna work the clinch and stuff. Like I said, you just mix them together, guys. Trying to give you just a quick preview of what I say is just worthless. Um, this one's very good. This one is just so good. The Butcher, oh man, get you a stand-up guy with heavy hands and the Butcher, and you're murdering people out there. It's way, way better, this one, in my opinion, than the Slip or the Evade, those ones, because those you have to do something. This is just straight up body kicks, man. Tree Chopper, I'll use Tree Chopper, but I won't, I don't know, I'll use it on a stand-up guy, but I will let that one pass if I have other stuff that's better. Never do Untouchable. I'm just not a fan of Untouchable. That was all the stand-up ones. Back Constrictor, I never use, because you gotta think about how often I'm gonna be, in back. And the transition's so fast, it's pretty much a free roll to give us full mount, so I don't really need that. Chest Master, every one of my submission guys will have Chest Master. Cursing Presence is a great one to use. Any one of these Escape Artists, I never use that. That's a waste in my opinion. Force of Nature, I'll use that. Grinder, that is, you can mix that with some Clinch ones and it works well, but I've never used it to be honest. Ground and Pound, Ground and Pound. I have this card, level 4-star card. I just don't use it because I don't think I need that speed. It's not enough of a difference for me to be like, wow, like, okay, I have to have this card, because you can deny, you can be patient, pick your shots, and then you're fine. You don't need extra damage and speed. Like 4 shots and their hands are above the head about to die. You know what I'm saying? Ground Finisher. See, damage and speeds from full mount. No, that's a waste to me, because that's saying I have to be in full mount to use this. I could go a whole fight and never get to full mount. Ground Passes is really good. I like the guard, because I can keep somebody in rubber guard or guard. Tap or River, never use it. It's just worthless to me. Workhorse is a very good one. I like Workhorse because that affects a lot of transitions. That is going to help you out. The ground is really easy to tell what to use, what not to use. Carved of Wood, I will use this. This one is a really big one to me because you don't have a very good chin in Ultimate Team. So you're going to get rocked, it's going to happen. You guys see me get rocked all the time. Carved of Wood makes those health events go really fast. You don't have to worry about him Muay Thai clinching you or him throwing 17 body shots, trying to get a body rock because your head's rocked. Because your head will be red, yes, but it won't last near as long. And it is a significant difference. So physical perks, I really, really like to use because they're affecting my fighter's ability, not just one thing. Like I don't do this one. Your stamina is gonna go down anyway when you're rocked. It's just not. I have zero effect on that one. I've never used that one. High altitude reduces penalty on speed and fatigue caused by low stamina. I do use this one. I try to manage my stamina a little bit better. High altitude will do that. In the first early on divisions, you're not going to need that much stamina because you're fighting lower ranked people, lower ability people. So this is something you can add later when those fights are starting to go into the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. That's when you need to put higher altitude on there and keep your stamina up. That's your lifeline. Marathoner is a good one. If you mix Marathoner with Fluidity, it's really good because you move around a lot, you throw a lot of punches, you land strikes. That also affects your stamina. So those two are really good to work together. Reduces opponent's stamina after denied clinch. I don't use that one because this is my opinion on this one. I'm not enough range. If you deny a clinch or you deny a takedown, most of the time you do it fast enough, you're going to push them off, and I'm not going to be able to reach them with any strike anyway. And by the time I run over there and catch up to them, they can run away, get their stamina back up. So that one's a worthless to me. Never used it. Reduce stamina loss. Okay, Opportunist is a good one to have. If I got a killer on the feet and I know I'm going to be rocking people left and right, Opportunist, throw it on there, and then just go ham. I'm talking go ham when you rock them. Yes, you're going to lose stamina eventually, but it helps a lot. It really, really does. I'd never use Push the Pace, but you can mix Push the Pace with like Dirty Boxer, the Sambo Clinch, stuff like that. You can have a phenomenal clinch guy. You can have like Anderson Silva in Ultimate Team. I might have to do that. I might have to make myself a little Clinch dude. I've never built a guy around Clinch. Anyway, sidetracked. Um, Vengeful, I don't use it. How many times do you start throwing strikes when someone rocks you? Most of the time you're like, oh boy, I gotta back up, cover up, move, get out of here, get this health event over. This is a recipe for death right there, okay? That's like, I think KZ has it in ranked, but I stay away from this one, guys. I don't want to be throwing punches when I'm rocked with half my stamina. You know, that's just a bad idea. Wake up, that increases your stamina. You can use wake up also with opportunists, and man, you're gonna have a lot of stamina when you hurt them. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of stamina and be able to just go to town. Weathering storms, I use weathering storms on every fighter because it increases my blocking. Okay, so if I use weathering storms and I also use carved to wood, so now my health events are not as long and my block is not gonna break. Those two are really big, and they only take up 2 slots. So I got 3 other slots to throw heavy hands, headhunter, chest master, whatever, you know? So just think about what type of fighter you have. Stay away from those perks that I told you to stay away from, and hopefully that will help you out. I know a lot of people are going to be like, no, this video did nothing to me. But if it helps one person out to understand, okay, maybe I shouldn't put desperate measures on my guy. You know, maybe I shouldn't do this and I should do this, you know, something like that. Just trying to help you guys out. If you like the video and you want to support me, please hit that like button. That's all you got to do, guys. I appreciate it very much. Until next time, hopefully this video helped you.